Hi, I thought I'd start this vlog with this video of what the conditions are like where I live in the UK at the moment. Very, very wet. Got to be outside this week. It's Sunday today and it's going to be awful with mud. That's what it's like. That's what the puddle's like in front of my house. It doesn't usually slow the cars down too much. Still seem to drive along here quite fast. It is a 30 miles an hour limit, but here comes one now. Oh, they are avoiding it at the moment. But you'll get a lorry that will try to go through it, and then it'll all come up my drive like it sort of has there. But I've seen it a lot worse than that. But that's what it's like at the moment here in the UK. Not particularly that cold, but really wet and
Here we are about 3 or 4 hours later. Still raining. My drive getting more filled up with water. And the flood is right across the road now. Just getting worse and worse. Last winter was like this. A lot of rain and storms. We didn't have much cold weather, but it was mostly like this. It just hasn't stopped all morning. See if we can wait to see a car come past. Just give you an idea of the depth. Here comes one. There we go. I'm in my shed. After a day of rain, it's finally stopped. It's Sunday evening, and I have to fix this by tomorrow because I need it. The exhaust rattled off. I took it off and re-put the bolts in and tightened them, but it was that was a problem. You can see there. The bolt there, fixed it now. The bolt had snapped off in there. I tried to use a stud extractor, which I didn't want to know, and I was worried about breaking the aluminium casting, so I had to drill it out and re-thread it and put a spacer in there. But I've just got to cut the bolt now and put that in, then I'll put it back together. I need it for tomorrow, so I've got to get it done tonight. Here you are. My messy shed is here. It's all a bit of a mess, but that's one of my next projects. The front piece has been taken off because I need to do a plastic repair on that. That's to do with whether you're collecting on leaves on hard standing or on grass. It just adjusts on this lever here at the top. If you can see, it's a bit dark, but it's my next project. I've never actually used that. I don't think I will really, so I may sell that when it's done. When I got it, the bag clips were missing off the back, which I managed to buy at the cost of nearly £100. The carburettor was missing, which I've put another one on that runs well now, and a wheel bearing I had to do. But apart from that, it wasn't too bad, but it's been used pretty hard over the years. But it's still got a bit of life in it yet, and they are about £1,600 now, so I think when it's done I'll sell that because it gets in the way in the shed. I need more space in here. But also at the back there, if you can see, I'll get a bit of light on the subject. There we have a snapper lawnmower. I've got a video coming up with that one, but I'm waiting for a new drive belt. When I've got that, I'll show you what I've done with that one. And lurking there, you can just see the back corner somewhere. Yep, there's a Honda HRH. There you are, a better view of the Honda. It's a Honda HRH 536. Got the aluminium deck, and they're a good lawnmower. That's the one I want to use next year. I've put a replacement deck on it, but I do have a donor mower which I'm going to put the engine in the drive, because this drive is a bit slow on this one, and get it all up and running ready for next year. There'll be one project I want to do soon to get that done. I also have my own stuff to service now the grass season's over, so I've got plenty to do. So if it's raining, at least I can get on with that. I've got some strimmers there, various strimmers, Husqvarna, which I put a new diaphragm kit on. There's quite a few there. I forget what I've got. There's a Honda one lurking down there, which is nearly done. The clutch rattles a little bit on that one, so may have to get a new clutch for it. There's an old Ryobi, which I'm not sure what to do with, not really worth much. But these are just a few of the projects I've got. There's another angle of the snapper. That runs really nice, the snapper does, but I do really need a shed clean up. I've got my treadmill here where I haven't been able to get to for years, but it'd be nice to just get some of this stuff out of the way so I can have some space, so I can do a few mower decks and that over the winter, so they can be ready for spring. I thought I'd give you a little sort of mini shed tour. All my shelves are all filled right up with probably mainly junk. And there's my greenhouse glass under the bench. I've done a video of putting up my greenhouse, well, the start of it, so I'll put that up soon. I just wanted to get one more stage done before I put the video up, but a lot of the videos I've started will be finishing soon. The Mountfield 25 ride-on lawnmower shown in an earlier video, the engine is now on that now, so I've just got to start it up. It was late when I finished it, so I couldn't start it, but that will be start-up time next, and hopefully if that's okay I can finish that video, and the paving video will be coming to an end soon. I'll nearly be finishing them two off, and then I can get on to the some new stuff and show you that. I'll do a little video of the Billy Goat vac, but there isn't a lot to do with that, but I'll just show that when it's finished, and when it's dry enough I'll show you in action collecting the leaves, because my garden has started to fill up with quite a few leaves now. They've sort of stayed on the trees quite well, but now they're all starting to fall. But it's just so wet here at the moment. It's going to be a bit of a nightmare with work this week, but there we go, you've got to do what you've got to do. And I've noticed as well I've got a shed leak as well. I think it must be leaking in through the felt on one of the joints, so I'm going to have to address that. But I'll be up with an update again soon. And that's how I've had to repair it. The thread was gone because I drilled it out. I tried rethreading a new one, but I wasn't happy with it staying tight, so what I did was just put a nut in there. Had to file a bit of the nut off to make it to fit in there, but I was worried if the nut come off it would get stuck around the flywheel. But what I've done is made sure the bolt went right to the end, so possibly could come loose, but that's about the best I could do really. So I hope it does the job. I've just got to put the side back on now and it's ready to use tomorrow. So let's hope it isn't raining in the morning, and then I can get on with the job. And that's a paving job I'm using that for again, so I'd like to get to the end of that job. A couple more sessions, but I'm getting nearer. There's about 40-45 slabs still to lay, so if I can get a good start in the morning, see how many I can get down. Here we go, it's all back together now. Should be okay now. There, I've put the recoil back on. Should be okay, ready to go for tomorrow. So that's the job done. I'd have liked to have done a lot more this weekend, but the weather has restricted me really. But hopefully in the next few days the Mountfield 25 should be done. I can show you that up and running. So that'll be another good thing to get out of the way. In the future there may be a car one, some bodywork on a Ford I have, and which I've got to sort out if I can find a dry place to put it, to do the odd repair that needs doing. And also in the distant future I've got a tractor, a Fordson tractor, so that's another project that's got to be done in the future. But I just thought I'd give a few updates. Hope I haven't rambled on too much. Hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching.